What if I told you that there was a solution to be healthy and fit? No, wait, scratch that. To get into the best shape of your life without spending thousands of dollars on a gym membership or personal trainers. No gimmicks, no restrictions, just a simple and healthy way to reach your goals. So I'm 45 years old. My name is Megan. I'm a mom of three. I never thought that I could feel this good or look this great from just working out at home, honestly. So I'm a stay-at-home mom, but I also work from home and own my own business, helping other women like us reach their goals, and I love it. I've been doing this for about 6 years. I'm married. We'll have our 20th anniversary this fall, and we have three kids. Aiden is 13. He's going to be 14 in the fall. Riley is my only girl who just turned 11, and Ben is the baby, and he just turned 8 this past July. So, like I said, I've been a fitness and nutrition coach now for about 6 years. I'd say about 2 years into coaching, I decided to fill sort of a bucket list item of mine, and I became a Beachbody Live instructor. And so I teach a few classes a week in the local area. And honestly, I love that because it allows me to be able to add teaching group fitness as an extension of what I'm passionate about and mentoring women who love fitness and have big dreams like I do. But to be honest with you, I wasn't always this successful on my journey. I never really experienced a weight issue in high school. And it wasn't until I got to college that I packed on those freshman 15 that you all hear about. So my roommates and I decided that if we were going to keep drinking beer and eating pizza all weekend, that we better do something to stay active. And so we started going to the campus gym and running on the treadmills there. That was kind of how things started. But honestly, we knew nothing about nutrition. So basically, we were just trying to outrun all the crap we ate all weekend long. And we continued to stuff our faces week after week. And then we would just go to the gym and run it off. So that we thought that would work, right? I would say it wasn't until after I started having kids that I experienced real weight gain issues. After Aiden was born, I was up over 210 pounds. I knew I had to do something, but I wasn't really sure what. At the time, the logical choice was to continue going to the gym and maybe take some classes. But the problem is that I worked like 50 or 60 hours a week. And so it sucked making that commute after work. And then once I got there, I felt really lost, like milling around, trying to figure out what machines to use and what to do with them. And then they did have classes that were offered, but not consistently enough that were, to match my time schedule. So I actually joke because I used to call my journey at the gym the time sucker. Like you could never get that time back, right? So at that point, I decided to do something from home because I figured that would really save me a lot of time. So I could be home with my family at night and then just like crash, at the end of the night after work. This way I could get my thing done in the morning before work and that sort of thing and just be done with it. And I've always actually, since doing my research, I gravitated towards Beachbody. It was very popular back in the day with P90X and Insanity. So I investigated that a little bit further and had great results from P90X. I decided to take on that challenge, 90 days. It was great. It taught me how to use proper form and be safe with weights. That was my first experience with weights. Understanding the different types of cardio that you can do, not just running on a treadmill and that steady state and all that kind of different dynamic. So it was really a great education process, but then kid number 2 came along and then I gained all that weight back that I worked so hard to get off. And then lost the weight after her, only to be pregnant with kid number 3. But in between each kid, I stuck with my Beachbody workouts. I tried to modify as much as I could. And with each pregnancy, I said, I'm going to do better this time. The eating part never happened, but I tried to stay as active as I could. I would say with both Riley and Ben, I was pretty active almost to the end. Definitely with him, less with her. But the programs were easy to follow, right? And they're only like 30 minutes a day. And so I could get them in some cases while the kids were napping, or in the morning before everything started while they were still sleeping. My husband was home. It was a short, very efficient, type workout. And I loved that about it, just push play basically. So then after Ben was born, I was ready to get really serious. I had lost this weight 2 previous times now. So I knew that I could do this, right? I knew what I was capable of, but I knew that I needed to like get over that hump. So this time it had to be different. I had to have another sort of strategic plan in place to get past that point that I always stopped at, right? And so the way that I was brought up, and this could be similar to your story too, was the era of fat-free, low-fat, diet Cokes, 100-calorie packs, lean cuisine, you know, that sort of thing. So my idea of nutrition was not very healthy. I had no knowledge of like what clean eating was. That wasn't really something that was discussed back then. And honestly, I thought in order to lose weight, you had to starve yourself. You had to give up all the things like pizza, beer, cookies, and just eat salads, like rabbit food stuff. And as bad as I wanted to change, those are things that I didn't want to give up. Like I didn't want to give up the fun stuff and going to a birthday party and like saying no to cake or Christmas time things or vacations, you know, that sort of stuff is what always stopped me from investigating it further because I was just so misinformed. And so it wasn't until 2013 when I actually joined my first online accountability group. At the time Beachbody had come out with a program called Les Mills Combat. And that's really when everything changed for me. I knew that the nutrition piece was included with my programs. Like that's something that I had always seen in the books. P90X has a really extensive one. But to be honest, I was really afraid to dig into them because I didn't want to give up my treats and like just eat salads. You know, that was my mindset, was all the things I'd be giving up when I went down that path, you know. And I think this is why it just took me so long to come around, was because I didn't know any better. And it was the things that I was telling myself that weren't true that I didn't bother to take to the next step to understand, you know. So when I went through this program, like I found out how wrong I was. Once I actually had the opportunity to really dive into this first nutrition guide for myself for my program, I realized that I actually had to eat more food to reach my goals and not less. And then like the recipes were amazing. You have like rice bowls and like chicken salad, sweet potato wraps and like pizza crusts and all kinds of like real food. I remember making these English muffin pizzas for my lunch almost every day. And they were like, I would take the picture and it was like loaded up with mushrooms and chicken and sauce and cheese. And I'm like, I can't believe I'm eating this right now. Like it was insane. And I would like share it on social media and people are like, what is that? You know? And so I fell in love with that whole process because it was like everything I was looking for, you know? And at the end of our 60-day challenge, I lost 2 pant sizes from eating more food. Like seriously, I couldn't believe it. So I was kind of hooked at that point because I'm thinking, oh my gosh, we're on to something here, right? And then, so a few months after that, I started coaching. Like I said, I really fell in love with the process. I really fell in love with the programs. I'd always loved the programs. I'd always been sharing about the programs. And this was just kind of like a next step for me, to be able to help other people with my experiences and educate people on the myths behind food and nutrition and that sort of thing. So you know, after I've started coaching, to be honest, like I haven't looked back since. As I mentioned before, I was working full-time, 50, 60 hours a week. And so I started coaching as a hobby because it was like a fun passion thing. And I think it was only about 30 days before I said to my husband, I quit my job. We were running our own business at the time. I said, I can't do this anymore. My heart belongs here. I found my purpose in helping others while continuing to get into the best shape of my life. And to date, I've lost 80 pounds total, and I've my confidence soared. I've competed in 2 amateur bikini competitions, all by working out with these programs from home. So I want you guys to know that I understand what it's like to feel stuck and what it's like to struggle in your body, feel frustrated with your health and your fitness. And I was that person, tired and heavy and looking for something different and looking for a better way, and like knew in my conscious, like there's got to be a better way to do this, because you cannot be successful if it's not going to be a long-term lifestyle, and it's got to be sustainable, right? And you got to be able to have those treats and those things here and there in your life so that you enjoy life. Like, what's the point of getting healthy and fit if it's not about embracing and enjoying this amazing life that we have, right? And so without giving all the things we love, I questioned, was there such a thing? Would I have to count calories forever? And so super excited to like discover and like fall into all of this stuff at once. So naturally, a big part of what I do as a host is I host my own groups. And I love doing this because, again, I got this amazing experience right out of the gate after my son was born a couple years, and just have been kind of nonstop since. I think I host about 2 to 3 groups a month since that time frame. So that'll tell you how many people I've worked with over the course of 6 years. Pretty insane. So a big part of what I do mention as I host my very own virtual fitness and nutrition accountability and support groups. And so this is where we focus on the fitness part. That part is key. The nutrition part, which is also a huge part. And of course, accountability and support, but not just from me as your coach and that one-on-one guidance, but the support of the entire group, your fit family. So Rise Up Fitness is a virtual fit gym created for busy women who want to take back control of their body, their health, happiness, and unleash their inner badass. And so I've created this place where you can come in and you can feel empowered and inspired to get fit from home. Be held to a higher standard, if you will. Feel good about taking that time out just for you, right? We need that me time. Our fit gym is not a place of judgment. There's no judgment whatsoever. It's a safe place. It's a private group. And it's not a place where we enforce strict rules for eating or fitness or anything like that. If this is going to be a permanent lifestyle change, then this has to be something that's going to work for us long term. So setting up rules and restrictions is just not going to work in a place like this. So we talk about and practice the 80-20 rule, in which 80% of the time you're eating healthy and exercising, and then 20% of the time you're enjoying life and the treats that come along with life like that, right? We're talking about holidays, the weekends, celebrations, and just fun social situations that we encounter in our everyday lives, okay? So we will work together on individual meal planning, you and I, based on your specific goals and needs. Everybody kind of works a little bit differently on how they handle and absorb information. So this is definitely a customized process that you and I have together. But I'll even show you how to schedule in treat meals and navigate all these things. This is really what our group is about, helping each other to navigate, sharing ideas, but helping to make sure that you are coming away successful and that you are reaching that long-term lifestyle that we're talking about. We also talk a lot about mindset. This is super important and really key to our success, guys, okay? When we're working on ourselves and fueling our minds along with our bodies, that's really when the real breakthroughs happen. And I'll tell you unequivocally that you're going to find your real motivation that you need to change for your body when you start to see success in this avenue. By working on yourself and changing how you think about food and how you think about the whole process in your body and all of that stuff, the other things will fall into line. I tell my clients all the time that if this part isn't a part of your daily process, the rest of the things won't fall in place. So this is something that's pretty critical that you just need to be open with for yourself on, is that mindset piece. Okay, so I'm going to tell you right here that there's no quick fixes, and it's not like I have anything magical to offer, but I do have a system that works. And so if you follow the program that we lay out for you, that we lay out together, and you put in some hard work, it's going to take some work, and the belief in yourself that you can do this along with your support system, you're going to start to feel better. You're going to start to look better. You're going to have more energy to play with your kids. Your confidence is going to be through the roof. Everybody is going to see that on you, right on your face. And when we're happy and we're feeling our best and most confident, it just makes you a better person, right? You're going to be a better wife, a better mother, a better sister, coworker, right? Like everyone surrounding you in your life is going to benefit. So I want you to know that it's my job as your coach and mentor to help you get started with a program that meets your individual goals and needs. This is all stuff that we're going to talk about together. And then I'll coach you through the entire process from day one all the way to the end for an entire year or lifelong. I'll help you to get started. I'll help to keep you inspired along with our group and motivated with the other members who are going to be in there lifting you up along the way. Okay, so what is this, right? And how does it all work? Okay, so when you sign up as a client of mine, your discount bundle pack includes fitness for the entire year. Okay, you're also going to get a nutritional packet. This is meal plans, menus, shopping lists. You'll have access to a cooking channel with hundreds and hundreds of recipes, and there's new ones uploaded weekly. There's videos to watch, there's PDFs to download, and it even also comes on an app. My favorite thing to do is to take that to the store so that I can look up, if I'm going to make a recipe, I can look right on my phone, have the PDF right there, and know exactly what I need. The unique nutrition plan, though, is by far my favorite and life changer. So we utilize the portion food storage container system. And so this eliminates guesswork from portion control. There's no weighing, there's no measuring, there's no counting calories, carbs, or points. There's no guesswork. There's no restrictions. It's just real food, guys. This is the system that I have been focused and eating on the last several years, if you will. It is simplified macros in a nutshell, okay? And if it fits in the containers, then you can eat it and you'll lose weight. And so the idea is that when you eat in the right quantities and the right balance of food throughout the day, you're gonna lose weight, you're gonna see success, you're gonna have energy is gonna go way up, and there really are no foods that are off limits. And I'll show you how that all works, and we'll do that part together. Okay, so then the nutrition plan works hand in hand with our exclusive meal replacement and daily dose of dense nutrition, Shakeology. So you'll get a 30-day supply, which is also included in your bundle. Okay, so we hear this stuff all the time. It's no secret that we can prevent a lot of major health issues by incorporating the proper nutrition, diet, exercise, and low glycemic diet, right? And so this is why I recommend Shakeology as a supplement. It's low in calories, but it's full of nutrients, and it's not a stimulant, so you don't take it to ramp up your system like other healthy shakes, quote unquote, that contain a lot of caffeine or something that you're gonna buy off the store shelf that have fillers to make it taste good, like birthday cake shakes are like not really good for you probably. And then the fiber that's in Shakeology is critical for gut function. So 80% of the body's immune tissue is in the gut. So if there's anything going on there, anything wrong with the gut, it's going to cause that imbalance, right? We see this all the time. We hear about this from our doctors and online. Lots of studies are showing about how important it is to have that proper gut function because it radiates out to everything else, right? So the prebiotics and Shakeology are great for maintaining the health of our intestinal system, and then the probiotics help to support that proper gut function. And then when you eat the low glycemic diet, when you eat the low glycemic diet, your body resorts to burning off fat and you have a ton of energy as a result. So the energy that you get from Shakeology and your balanced meals does not come from anything artificial or unnatural. It's what happens to your body when you start treating it really good. Okay, so the program also entitles you to pay one time for 12 months of Beachbody On Demand. And this means that you're securing your long-term lifestyle that we keep talking about, okay? So compared to a gym membership or a trainer, like think about a drop-in class rate at your local studio. I know for me, it's like 10 bucks a class, the cheapest place that I teach. You get meal plans, menus, recipes, custom nutrition options to meet your individual needs. You know, compare that to seeing a nutritionist or paying a separate service online. I know there's several other, you know, different components. We've got Weight Watchers and Jenny Craig and delivery systems and things like that, which they teach you bits and pieces, right? And what you're really not getting is learning what to eat and creating a long-term lifestyle. You know, it's not a quick fix. It's not, you're just going to get this thing happening and it's going to happen to you. There is going to be work. You have to learn how to use the system and make it work for you. You know, there are definitely some shortcuts to help you to be more successful. But again, you're going to have to, the rubber meets the road here. You're going to have to do the work. So our packages start at $160, okay? Giving you a year's worth of Beachbody On Demand, giving you the menus, coaching, the groups, the accountability. You're not gonna see that when you pay just for a gym membership, thousands for a trainer, nutritionist, right? So it's really a drop in the bucket when you compare all the things. Okay. And we're not talking about a one-hit wonder here, right? Like one and done, like 30 days and you're done. It's not just your run-of-the-mill crash diet or 30-day solution. This means that as your coach, I'll be with you from implementation all the way to success and every step of the way in between, no matter how long that takes. So we'll work together to choose the first program, get you started, like no matter where your fitness level is. And then as you finish programs, I will help you to tweak and adjust your fitness and nutrition plan to your current needs, lifestyle, and the changes that come along the way to keep baby stepping you up so you continue to see success and results throughout the year and beyond, right? We're talking about this is a lifestyle. This is the stepping stones in order to teach yourself how to be your best, how to find your best fit life, right? So when you sign up for the All Access Pass, you not only get every single program that Beachbody has ever created, but you're going to get any new programs that launch over the course of 12 months. Besides having a dozen new launches already in the past several months, Beachbody On Demand creates online special events that are only exclusive to those of us who are members. Beachbody has huge plans now that they have expanded to the UK, France later this year, and there's no sign of slowing down. So I can pretty much guarantee you that you'll never be bored from the health and fitness content that you're going to find on this platform. Okay. You're also going to get your 30 days of Shakeology, the portion control container system, as I mentioned, and access to me as your coach for life. This is a complementary part of what I do as a coach, guys. Access to any and all of my online accountability groups to continually keep you motivated and going strong, as well as an exclusive tracking app that you can download to your phone, okay? So this is going to allow you to log your workouts. You'll be able to track your pictures, your progress, your measurements. And it also allows for me to check in on you. So this way I can hold you accountable and I'm there with you every step of the way. We'll work and track the goals that you've set and you've committed to and make sure that you stay committed. So to be honest with you guys, this is what makes us unique. We offer a total health and fitness solution. The fitness, the nutrition, the accountability, the support, it's all there. This sets us apart from all those others that are out there online or local to you. And when you join Rise Up Fitness, you will find something unique in our tribe of women that is unlike any other out there as far as a community or having a fit family that you can belong to. All right, so I'm psyched. Tell me you're not psyched, right? Or that you are ready to take this next step in allowing me to help you to build this successful foundation for you, okay? Mentor you, help you to reach your health and fitness goals. I know that you're gonna love this, but if you don't, for whatever reason, you don't see any benefits within 30 days, you can return your bundle back and get your entire investment back. No questions asked, okay? So this means you can get set up and jump into our accountability group. You can consume all of your Shakeology or your supplements and try the workouts, coaching with me, and within 30 days, if you're not absolutely in love with the programs and the products like we are, then you can just return everything and get all your money back. That's how confident I am that this system works, okay? You know, you gotta be excited by now, right? All right, so if you're ready to get started, you can just go ahead and click the link down below and you'll get instant access to the programs and our group, okay? Okay, so when you get started, you have multiple options to get set up with. So if your goal and your focus is on nutrition, you can start with our basic package. If you have a goal to focus more on performance, then you can choose the athlete package. If you are anything like me and you want to go all in on both your nutrition and your performance, you're going to want to use the bundle that I use, the Fit Gym All-In Bundle. Okay, you will still get a year of fitness, but in addition to Shakeology, you will get your pre-workout energize and post-workout muscle recovery. Amazing. The pre-workout is going to help you push and focus in your workouts. And the post-workout is really going to help with soreness. So if you're starting something new, I highly recommend both of these things Also, along with Shakeology, everything's all natural. Everything is plant-based, okay? There's a lot of different offerings there, so we can talk about what your needs are, but I want you to know and feel confident that you're not putting chemicals into your body. You're not putting any fillers. This is stuff that you can't really get in the store, guys. You can go to GNC and go to the supermarket and buy protein shakes and pre-workouts and stuff. They are full of chemicals and additives and all kinds of things that make them super processed, okay? And as a result, that's why they're so cheap. That's why you can go to GNC and grab all this shit off the shelves, okay? So think about that. Think about something that you are going to consume on a regular. You want it to be the best and of the best quality, okay? Okay, so it's my job as your coach to provide you with the skills to get started right. While I cannot make you successful, I can provide you with the tools that will pave the way to that success. It's then your job to take these tools and make them work for you to fit your lifestyle and your goals. My hope, guys, from all of this is really just to prevent you from reinventing the wheel by sharing what has worked for me and my own personal weight loss journey so that you can apply it to your own life and then just be twice as successful as I was. I cannot wait to see where you are a year from now, playing with your kids, fitting into that bikini next summer, feeling happy in your skin, rocking your relationships with your loved one and your spouse. So excited to get started with you and start working. See you in the gym.